Hey, good day to you. Welcome to RFD, Illinois. I'm Rita Frazier.
I'm DeLoss Yankee. Hello there.
Hello there to you. Something big is about to happen. I mean, this guy took the biggest breath.
I was going to talk
and he was
about
going to
something.
Tell me what is going on.
I had something to talk about.
Well,
and now I don't remember what it is.
We had Earth Day on Monday.
Yeah.
We have Arbor Day Friday.
Really?
Is it Friday?
Is that in April?
I think.
I don't know the date, but I could sing you the old John Deere Plant a Tree for Your Tomorrow song.
John Denver?
What did I say? John Deere? I meant John Denver.
You're thinking
yes.
green.
Yeah.
How's it go?
Plant a tree for your tomorrow. It's your tree that clears the air. Plant a tree. Trees for America. Plant a tree for all the world to share.
Well, Look at you.
Yeah, there's something.
You always impress me. Surprise and impress. Listen, we're going to talk to a couple of folks that know the country inside and out. Tony Dunker in the Quincy area. She's going to talk markets, a little activity over in western Illinois. Then we'll head down to Effingham and check in with Dave Leidy. Technically, he was in Greenville yesterday, but gives us a total update on the dairy industry in that part of the state. A little bit about the alfalfa, how it's doing, and so on. So that's coming up later.
Also, on the program, Farm Week's Dan Grant visited with a guy in Henry County who, for the first time in his farming career, is going soybeans ahead of corn.
They've told us that people are doing it.
Yeah, and he's got the statistical, he's got it right there saying, hey, it makes sense to plant early soybeans for you.
All that, plus markets and weather coming your way. This is RFD, Illinois.
Spring is here and things are buzzing. Farmers and pollinators are working together to help feed us. In fact, 1 out of every 3 bites of food we eat exists because of bees, butterflies, birds, bats, and other insects. Pollinators are important to our food system and the ecosystem overall. That's why farmers and those in the agricultural industry are working together to protect pollinators through education, research, and conservation efforts. Visit ilagformonarchs.org to join the buzz. That's ilagformonarchs.org.
As you prepare for planting season, remember your neighbors. Whether you're an applicator, grower, or beekeeper, use FieldWatch to register your farm and monitor for sensitive sites around you. FieldWatch is a free, easy-to-use online mapping tool. Consulting FieldWatch is now a requirement for the over-the-top use dicamba products. Communicating with your neighbors will help you protect your farm and the environment. Don't wait. Go online to fieldwatch.com. Growing agriculture, we grow best together.
Country Financial has been protecting farms like yours for over 90 years. And while our values remain the same, our technology has advanced alongside you. Our free Country Crop mobile app lets you conveniently view policy documents and file or track a claim. And we've made sure our tools work with your precision ag technology, allowing you to easily upload your planting and harvesting data. Learn more at countrycrop.com. Policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois. This entity is an equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back to RFD, Illinois. I'm DeLoss Yankee. More and more around the state, farmers are getting into the fields. Planting is ongoing in Henry County. Farm Week's Dan Grant caught up with David North from Galva, who marked the first time in his farming career that he planted soybeans ahead of corn.
This is usually about the time that we would start planting anyway. So I can only speak for myself, but I would say that for my area and for us, we're starting on time. We'll have to see what this weather does. I could understand guys maybe would like to have started planting possibly maybe as much as a week before now, but I don't feel like we're too late. And we hope to start planting corn later this week. So as for myself, I don't have much of a concern about any delays at this point.
David North, Galva in Henry County, told Farm Week's Dan Grant see more and more evidence that early planted soybeans can offer yield benefits, so making the switch this year, starting with soybeans and hoping to get to corn soon. Meanwhile, in southern Illinois, more rain. There was a flood advisory, in fact, in Williamson County yesterday afternoon. Southern Illinois each week, it seems, is the leader in precipitation. Southeast, in particular, seems to get the most precipitation week after week this time of year. Now, if you get a chance to be in the field, you might see that spot where you thought, doggone it, we need to get some work done on that from a conservation standpoint. Good time to get the ball rolling. Talked earlier this week with our state conservationist, Ivan Dozier.
While you're out there in the tractor, and if you have just a little bit of downtime, and you bounce across that gully and you say, yes, exactly, this is something that's been kind of bugging me. Let me make that call. Let me get somebody out here to take a look at this. I know I'm already going to plant over it, but let's get the ball rolling and not procrastinate anymore.
Dozier says they're at the point now where someone could be in the field on the phone with someone on staff, and they could use existing technology to dial it up and see exactly what that problem is. They'll still send people out to the field to go over details, but get a lot more of the groundwork started just by using existing technologies.
LiDAR is a good example to where we can have such accurate topographic maps with LiDAR, and the images are clearer. I was speaking with a gentleman just the other day on the phone, and he started telling me where his farm was and this problem he was having with erosion next to a creek. While we were talking, I was able to find out where his farm was and see exactly what he was talking about. Now, we're still, like I said, we're still going to send somebody out there to kind of do the ground truth, but I just can't imagine, what that would have been like 20 years ago, just to be talking on the phone. He describes where the farm is. I'm able to zoom right in, and as he's talking about this one spot where he has erosion, and you can see it right there on the map. Incredible.
State conservationist Ivan Dozier, there's some sign-up deadlines coming up, too, for EQIP, for ag land easements, and also for conservation stewardship program. The sign-up is year-round, but when it comes to scoring and ranking projects, those deadlines are coming up pretty soon. Online, nrcs.usda.gov. He was a guest on RFD yesterday. On today's program, we'll visit with Harry Cooney, Growmark Energy Risk Management, and we'll certainly talk about fuel prices. The current Illinois regular gasoline average, according to AAA, is $2.97, diesel $2.95. That gas price is 23 cents more than a month ago, while the diesel price has held fairly steady the last couple of months. And may have received a text yesterday about this. It was a second call for the action request. The Illinois Farm Bureau is asking you to call your state senator. You can do that by dialing toll-free 888-200-3794 and asking the senator to vote no on Senate Joint Resolution Constitutional Amendment 1 regarding proposal for progressive income tax. Read is up next on RFD, Illinois.
Attention corn farmers. Your corn checkoff dollars are working with the U.S. Meat Export Federation to grow red meat export volumes. Because when we're exporting beef, we're also exporting corn. The beef industry consumes 28% of all corn fed to livestock, plus additional corn in the form of DDGs, a co-product of ethanol production. Now that's what we call working an angle. Your checkoff is working corn from all angles. Because of the Illinois Corn Marketing Board, your profitability is our bottom line. A message from the Illinois Corn Checkoff.
Hello, I'm Trooper Teal at the Illinois State Police. Since January 1st, 15 Illinois State Police officers have been hit as a result of failure to reduce speed and move over into the other lane. 2 of those officers sadly lost their lives. April is Distracted Driving Awareness Month. Be part of the solution. Put your phone down, focus on your drive, pay attention to the road, move over, slow down, just drive.
A message from the Illinois Farm Bureau and the Illinois State Police.
Now the easy and fastest way to order ag parts is with Sloan Express, America's ag parts supplier. Simply put, Sloan Express is a lower price alternative to original manufacturer parts. And now, free shipping on orders over $195 right to your front door. Plus, we offer free shipping to 20 Sloan locations. Enter code RFD10 at checkout and save 10%. Get your free catalog online at sloanex.com or call today.
Country Financial has been protecting farms like yours for over 90 years. And while our values remain the same, our technology has advanced alongside you. Our free Country Crop mobile app lets you conveniently view policy documents and file or track a claim. And we've made sure our tools work with your precision ag technology, allowing you to easily upload your planting and harvesting data. Learn more at countrycrop.com. Policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois. This entity is an equal opportunity provider.
We're back here on RFD Illinois. I'm Rita Frazier. Tony Dunker is with Advanced Trading in Quincy. We talked progress in the field and markets with that lower market yesterday. Some very low grain markets.
Yes, definitely. Rita had corn contracts making new contract lows today again. We definitely have some pressure being applied by the outside money, the fund money, the spec money, and that has pushed these markets down lower. Beans actually approaching contract lows on some of these contracts as well today. So, with that said, though, one thing that is starting to look up is the basis level for corn in our area over here in particular, just simply because farmers are headed to the field, as well as nobody wants to sell anything right now. So basis is going to have to do some work.
So advice then, given all of those points for those farmers who are trying to get a crop in the ground?
You know, right now, don't bury your head in the sand on this, because it could provide us an opportunity to be looking at some basis contracts to actually set a better basis level than what we've seen for some time, especially on the Mississippi River. We're starting to see some better levels, so they may want to talk with the elevator about what their opportunities are from that perspective, and then to be able to deliver that corn just a little bit later, just to see what type of opportunities are out there for this crop that we still have in the bin.
So bigger issues and the trade scene. What are your thoughts? You know, we've heard optimism about the China deal, and here we are towards the end of April. Do you feel any different about the potential?
I believe that, it's still making its way through the process, and obviously we want to see results from it. The market is tired of hearing about it, and they just want to see results. And given the fact that we haven't seen anything come out that's actual, I think the market is staying dialed in on the fact that we have plenty of product around the world. The South American crop is big, and that continues to pressure our markets, as well as the fact that we have a big, pile of grain sitting here in the United States yet. I guess be looking for what the bright side is, and maybe we will see some basis opportunities for farmers to be taking a look at. On the flip side of that, hopefully you've been doing some marketing as we have had some opportunities over the past few months to do some things. But be ready, because once this fund money, the outside money, decides to get out of that, it could create some opportunities down the road for you to be getting some product priced at that point in time. That's where it becomes really important for farmers to make sure that they have open orders sitting at the elevator in case this thing, turns around and goes the other direction.
Tony Dunker, Advanced Trading, Quincy. Also at South Central FS, Dave Leidy is a dairy specialist and beef specialist with Total Livestock Services, and we talked about the dairy industry, the beef industry, and field activity in that part of Illinois. Cover a wide territory in southeastern Illinois. How do things look today?
Good, Rita. So we could have been without the inch and a half of rain that we got early this morning, but all in all, not too bad. So since we talked last, I thought I would just give you an update today on the dairy business. And we spent a lot of time talking about that. This past winter and now into early spring was really the first full year that we had most of the producers are under a kind of a production limit or a milk quota type system from the co-ops that we work with. The effort that we're trying to do on that is to manage the milk supply, to manage the oversupply, really, to help maintain milk prices. And that seems to be working okay. It's a whole different strategy, Rita, when you think about how do you feed a herd or how many cows do you need to milk, because any pounds that you produce over your base or over your quota are paid at a discounted rate. So we do different things. We cull cows a little bit harder. We may feed higher forage type diets that might limit production just a little bit. Then the side effect or the benefit really of that is that you see a little bit better milk components. So when you think about milk prices for this winter, Class 3 prices have gone up a little bit. I think most producers are also shipping a little bit higher butter fat, higher milk protein, because we are feeding a little bit lower cost diets, a little bit higher forage diets, trying to stay right at our milk quota or right at our base number. So it's not great, but it's better than we have been as far as the dairy economy goes. So I think we're in a better place now than what we were 6 months ago, or for sure the last time that we talked, Rita.
Well, it's encouraging, and we know that you're right down in that dairy belt. We call Clinton, Madison, Effingham, Fayette, in that area. So what are the numbers looking like? Have you seen lots of shifts?
So I think from a cow number standpoint, there are still people that are that are exiting the dairy business. There really aren't a lot of people that are expanding their farms. I did have a few guys that bought some quota or bought some base pounds from neighbors as they were selling out, but really I think you're seeing numbers stay pretty steady.
More with Dave Leidy, Total Livestock Services, on the Livestock Report later this week. Right now we'll break for markets and weather.
With the RFD Ag Market Summary for this Thursday morning, I'm Jim Taylor. Corn, beans, and wheat all ending Wednesday lower. May corn closing at 346 3/4, down 4 1/2. July corn down 4 1/4, 356. And September corn 364 1/4, down 4. May beans closing at 855 1/4, down 6 3/4. July beans down 6 3/4, 868 3/4. August beans 874 3/4, down 6 3/4. May wheat closing at 432 1/4, down 6 1/2. July wheat down 6 1/2, 438 1/2. And September wheat 446, down 5 3/4. May bean meal $300.40, down 60 cents. May bean oil $27.92, down 14 cents. In current electronic overnight trading, May corn down 1 3/4. July corn down 1 3/4. September corn 362 1/2. Down 1 3/4. May beans in the overnight up 1 1/2. July beans up 1 1/4. August beans up 1 1/4, 876. May wheat in the overnight down 3/4. July wheat down a penny. September wheat down a penny, 4.45. In the outside markets, June Brent crude oil 74.57 a barrel, up 6 cents. The June gold contract 12.7960. Up 20 cents this morning. In the livestock market from Wednesday, May lean hogs 89.17, up 135. June lean hogs up 40 cents, 92.77. April live cattle 126.77, down 155. June live cattle down 277, 118.35. May feeders 146.52, down 310. August feeder cattle 156.72, down 297. Cash livestock at the Greenville Livestock Auction this week. Steers 136. The top Illinois direct barrels and gilts trading firm on Wednesday at 51 to 60. I'm Jim Taylor for the RFD Radio Network.
Good morning. This is Dan Hicks from Freeze Notice Weather with the early morning ag weather update on the RFD Radio Network for this Thursday morning. Scattered showers and a few thunder showers occurred across the southern through eastern Midwest over the past 24 hours. Greatest rainfall amounts have been in the Ohio Valley, including parts of southern Illinois, with some in the half-inch to inch range. Farther to the north and northwest, rainfall the past 24 hours has been scattered and lighter. Daytime highs in the 50s and 60s were common across much of Illinois yesterday, although some warmer weather did spread into the far southern part of the state. Some additional showers will continue in the Ohio Valley today into tonight as this system works its way slowly eastward. Another system moving in quickly from the northwest will spread some showers across the rest of the Midwest today into early Friday. Additional rainfall amounts in the 1/4 to 3/4 inch range are expected in the southern part of Illinois over the next 24 hours, with most amounts farther north being lighter. Much of Illinois will have a dry day on Friday, but an active weather pattern will continue across the Midwest this weekend into next week. Another fast-moving system pushing through the Midwest this weekend will bring some rain and thunderstorms and potentially some wet snow to some far northern parts of the Midwest. Greatest precipitation amounts in Illinois from the weekend system will tend to favor the northern part of the state, with lighter amounts farther south. Only brief dry time is expected behind this weekend system, as more weather systems will affect the area next week, with fairly frequent chances for showers and thunderstorms. 6 to 10 day rainfall will likely average near to above normal across most of the Midwest. Temperatures across the area into next week will be somewhat changeable from one side of normal to the other. Near term, they shouldn't average too far from normal, with 6 to 10-day readings averaging below normal to the northwest of Illinois and warmer farther southeast. I'm Dan Hicks from Freeze Notice Weather.
Does the warmer weather have you itching for a weekend getaway? Take your Illinois Farm Bureau membership savings with you.
Farm Bureau members can save up to 20% at choice hotels, including favorites like Comfort Suites, Sleep Inn, Quality Inn and Suites, with even more to choose from.
Call 800-258-2847 or visit the Choice Hotels website to search all the hotels at once and to make advance reservations.
Contact your local County Farm Bureau for your discount code number.
It's where your home is built, your landscape is planted, and your children play. Land is all around us, so Illinois farmers have dedicated years to learning how to best care for it. Today, we're bridging modern knowledge with resources from Mother Nature to promote natural soil activity and choosing crops that enhance soil health. To learn more about conservation efforts, visit ilfarmersconserve.com. Preserving our water, protecting our land, providing our food.
This message brought to you by Illinois Farm Bureau.
All Ag.
All Illinois.
All Now.
There are a lot of smartphone apps out there, but do they have what's important to us here in Illinois? The Farm Week Now app does, and it's always at your fingertips. All Ag, all Illinois, and 24/7 where and when you need it for free. Go to your app or Play Store on your smartphone, hit search, type in Farm Week Now, that's one word, and download it today. Brought to you by Illinois Farm Bureau, where we're all about farm, family, and food.
Hi, this is Sabrina Hardy, RFD Business Manager. I want to thank you for listening to the RFD Radio Network, the #1 ag radio network in Illinois. Did you know RFD Radio Network's programming is being broadcast by Rita Frazier and DeLosh Yankee with a combined 50 years of broadcasting experience? Join us daily. If you have any questions, email me at chardy@ilfb.org.
Hey, that is all the time we have for this edition of RFD Illinois. Thanks for spending some time with us today.
Did you know Illinois has a Walla Walla?
No.
You remember Bugs Bunny all those times, bringing up Walla Walla, Washington?
Yes.
There's Walla Walla, Cumberland County, Illinois, an unincorporated community. There may be a road sign in East Central Illinois that says Walla Walla on it. I want to see it.
Hello.
Sponsored by Country Financial, your farm is your family's legacy and part of your hometown heritage. While you work sun up to sundown to get the job done, we're here protecting the things you love every step of the way. Country Financial. Learn more at countrycrop.com.
For Jim Taylor, I'm Rita Frazier.
I'm DeLoss Yankee. Have a great day.